Honorable Ashama, so that maintain. Honorable, I maintain for 30 minutes. 10 minutes. I beg your pardon. It's 8:30.
Mr. Speaker, me shall acha my colleagues, George, any opinion? Ebo, yeah, me chamunina. Yes, nano Sunday MPP4 with their flag bearer, Marco Damo manifesto. Na and ramity for questions on my say, what problems are we coming to solve with the manifesto? What are the problems that we are solving? Inti Upper Saudi president.
Yeah.
And now Upper Saudi lady Ghana. First of all, you do the environmental scanning. Or how bene woman. Me person means solve. It is true. Say political party build the manifesto by you cannot achieve all. That is agreed.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. So I want to achieve all. But today, there is a higher power. Number one, food inflation. And then higher. How are we tackling it? In this country, food inflation and importation of food. I must say, no, your exchange rate, no, I say. Importing. You see, when you talk about India, when you move in town, now who this billboard, I'm a marketer, Royal Aroma Rice.
Yeah.
Every Indian. India is the most populous country in the world. But they don't import food from us. At the same time, so they develop their feeding on an agro sector. And at the same time, they scale up to the IT. Agreed. What are we doing about that? Now, when you look at the unemployment rate, what problem are we coming to solve? Because we had the 8.4, we say I do 14.7. It is increasing. So what are we solving? Those are the questions. And that is what the 24-hour economy is coming to. You look at the thematic areas. You must eat, you must develop, you must industrialize. And that is what we are looking at now. When opinion bit now, friend say opinion lotto. Did you see? This is an endemic problem with the MPP. They come, they want to destroy the state institutions, subcontract to themselves. And that is what they are doing. And George said it right. Why should we give out insurance and lottery? Enterprise insurance belonging to Kenoforeta took jobs from SIC, State Insurance Company, and they were complaining. Why should a government and a political party behave this way? Look at the time COVID came. The Frontier Company are buying at the harbor and the port, yes. At the port, how much did we get as a nation? The person who wants to develop this nation, this is the abuse of the state that they are indulging themselves in. Leave that one alone. If your opinion ni boss, Chairman time, Millennium Excellence Awards. How much did you get? 2.3 million, we got 300,000. Millennium Excellence Company, you had the 2 million demand. Does it make sense? Does that make sense? And that is what has entered the NLA. You've given out subcontract, and those people are not paying direct to NLA. So what are you trying? These are the problems you should solve. Why are you indulging these type of things? And why is the government trying to run down? Look at the sports ministry. What happens yesterday? I was a member of communication committee, and this is a fact. Because at a point in time, we went to what? Koforudia. We have to reprimand some of the officers to even give the information to Kojo Ponkruma. If he hears me, he knows what I'm talking about. So, government come and destroying the state institution and subcontracting for themselves. Look at the Tema Oil Refinery. What problem are they solving with this manifesto? The same government. You were taught Tema Oil Refinery. They were refining oil before you came. In there, a good and then you gave contract to what? Or allow Central to come in. And then we gave them 400 million tax waivers. Come on. That is the party that we are talking about today. Say, I want to come again. How do you show the way you are going to solve these problems? That we have on the table right now. You are decoupling the state institutions and then giving subcontracting to other people and making state institutions poor. Why should all the media houses in this country ube say obi oye juma hakra bia wa ye juma o GBC da na ba musen e na GBC de bia ekofo na uji 3.6 million, then you took only $105,000.
It's not true.
This is what they didn't you listen to in the video here? This is what he said. Please, you are not there. This is what he has said. Don't interject me. Please don't interject me. The person that we are paying, we are not paying you at the GBC. The person we are paying as a director general, this is what he came out to say. And then you ask him, why are we paying you? That you sat down, 3.6 million, and you have agreed that you take only $105,000. The program should go on. There is so much corruption. There is so much, it doesn't make sense. Much as the Frontier project doesn't make sense. Much as the NLA project doesn't make sense. That is what the MPP is lashing out to us. Now, Dr. Bawumia is the flag bearer. How many times didn't he, promise Ghanaians? Even Nanado introduced him as the what? The economic whiz kid. Today he ran away from it. He said Mahama cannot do what? Be accountable. Very good. God in his own design. And he said, we vice president 8 years. Say be flag bearer. Buomanu kuntamaye. Senya usi kita omanu futono. Ba omyombu nkunta enfama ganafo. Na yenshe ye debt levels. Because nyansambia nim say time a uba abetina konja no na ye debt levels no ana ye debt ye 120 billion. Enande ye debt no gina 742 billion. Ena ye hwea na na do nkwani debt ana busia oboye no akoye say 622 billion. Why is it so? 622 billion.
Yes, but they tell you it's a CD depreciation in terms of interest payments.
Being government is to manage the cities. When you become so lazy and you cannot produce, what happens? When you sit down and you print seed money to the government, what happens? When there is excess liquidity in the system, what happens? When the government Bank of Ghana is sleeping and churning out debt to us, 60.8 billion, 10.5 billion, what do you expect? It is not ghosts that manage cities. It is the government. And you are in government. And where are you living as today with our exchange rate? And when they say visa, say exchange rate and managing one, then we don't need government. No one can managing it. Because today, if the 24-hour economy is to able to support farmers, they grow rice, then rice importation will do what? Increase locally. And when it increases locally, then rice importation from outside the country will reduce. What does that mean? It gives strength to your city because one of them importing do na nsanko import 1,000 containers because we've been able to produce locally. Say so we import 500. So what to be the impact, the value for money then is say city do no yen $1,000. And that is what it means. So they have spoken so much. You told Cape Coast people that you are building what? Airport for them. Today you are telling us that you have source funds 2 billion. Now baby, 2 billion no munya eda suswa iye. So this time round, we are pleading with Ghanaians. The politics of deceit with all that MPP government, I told you I was in parliament. The strategic, not a strategic, a clandestine behavior and thinking to collapse state institutions is just too much. 2020, I have a media house. 2020, why is the Ministry of Information, we've given them money, but the time they gave us contract, a different company have to give my media house a contract. Why? Why are we subletting everything? And that is the beginning of corruption.
Okay.
That is very bad.
Very well.
But don't forget Sunday.
Yes, you're going to Winneba. Yes, we'll come to that.
Oh, no, that is where I'm landing, man. I'll show you the thematic areas, how to tackle them. The women banking, banks. When NPP for Guasia Bank, banks in the Okojina Simple so Baby Bank, 432 microfinances mugu and a 9 banks mugu, all in the name say Omen Chiaka and a Masako Boka more than the 6 billion Mahama Mom. Very shameful government.
Thank you.
Has come.
Thank you, Honorable.